here at our camp we enjoy life, we stay simple, we are responsible to our camp, and everyone is proud about it. We work together as brothers and sisters. We value so much teamwork. What's most important is the way we motivate each other.
Kiptagat is one of the top spots within the suburbs of Eldoret or the surroundings of Eldoret. Kiptagat, in comparison to maybe Iten and Kapsabet, is not really a town. It's more like a region. It gets the name by its forest, and that is why it's so good for training. And so characteristic the red soil that has the pathways around Kiptagat and around the forest. And most of the people living here, even if they are runners, they are farmers.
The idea was initially to help young developing athletes to realize their potential. Most of the time in Kenya, the young athletes, they don't have the possibilities to access training facilities and a good place where they can get technical support by way of coaching. So the whole idea was to help the young athletes develop themselves, where senior athletes can also be in the camp to mentor and help give direction to the young athletes that are coming up. The capacity of the camp is around 30 people, but at the moment we have a stretch because of, the family is growing.
I think I'm here to be part of the team and part of motivation to some young athletes and those whom we are running together at the top. They learn a lot from us when they see the way we are responsible. We are responsible to the camp, the way we arrive here on time, the way we encourage others to arrive early enough for training, the way we talk to each other. Actually, what's amazing is the way we are staying here. We don't have any categories that they are young, they are juniors. We both value ourselves that we are all runners and we are equal.
A normal day in a camp is like waking up maybe 20 minutes to 6 o'clock, getting ready. Everything, getting ready for getting your apparel and everything. By 16 you are on the road, starting for running for 20 kilometers. Back, take shower, take breakfast, have a relax for some time. If you have massage, you can go for massage. If you have ice bath, you can go for ice bath. If you feel like sleeping, you can go and sleep. You can grab a book and read, and we get lunch. Can go to sleep or go for exercises. At 4 o'clock, then you go for evening run. Evening run, you come and take evening tea, you relax, have dinner in the evening, go to bed.
Living here in Kiptagat is quite unique. Every time when I come here, it's like when you enter the gate, it's like you are in full concentration because you know why you are here. There's nothing much to do here, and so if you don't do your job well, it's like why you are here then? Why you are suffering or doing all these things then? So it gives you always like that discipline and dedication, and especially if you see someone like Eliud Kipchoge, he won almost everything. He won everything. And he's still coming here as first person on Monday, and he stays here until Saturday, never go to the town. And then let me follow his steps.
You follow what he does, eh? See, watch what you're going to do. Stop. The other side. So the next chain like that.
Okay, at the camp, this is a controlled environment. Once you come on Monday, then you have to stay at the camp until on Saturday morning is when you can go home for your weekend, go and see your family. Otherwise, in between, the only time you get out of the camp is when you are going for training session. Otherwise, any other business, any other activity that is outside training is not something that is entertained. So basically, those are part of the rule as to why a camp has to be set up, because a camp will keep you away from maybe places of amusement. It helps you also to focus and regenerate and recover. If you are at home, then the chances that you are going to follow these guidelines is really difficult. It's very challenging. That's why there is a setup of a camp.
Wait. Now for you, let me tell you what. These exercises don't lie. Now, Matui, you are weaker on one side, and that is something we have to do. Huh? Okay? Because even the exercise that you are doing like this, you see, this side you are doing well, the other one you are collapsing completely. Sasa. Okay?
Camp is like quite cool, and it's a nice environment to be, because you have peace of mind there, you have relaxation, and you learn a lot in camp about training. Camp is a learning institute, yeah. We live together as our sisters, and we share everything that we were like discussion. This is the property of the camp, so we normally share some words about here, and we work as a sisters. We work like friends, yeah. My favorite thing about living in camp, it's giving peace of mind, yeah. I go with the majority positive thing than negative.
And we are like 30 athletes, and we all motivate each other. If someone we see like going a little bit 2 days or 3 days a week going to town, it's like, hey, what's going on? While you're going, stay here, recover, because it's challenging, you know. After the training, let's say we finish so early into the training, like 7:40, we are done the morning training. So before 8, you are done, and the next training is at 4. Okay, you have lunch, you can sleep, but the rest, you know, let me go to town, let me do this. But it's to stay here, read a book, you know, just chill. It's very hard in the beginning, but when you get used to it and you see the results, you know, like this place is really unique, and we have so many world championships around. It's a small place here, and so that makes it actually unique. In the beginning, you really have to change your mentality when you come here. Like for me, it took me like 1.5 years to get used the silent and not doing that much, only training, sleeping, eating. That's it. It was really hard, but once you get that and you can do that, you just see the results coming. Amazing. So yeah, it's really quite unique. I went a lot of places in the world, and I think it's the best place to train. Yeah.
This is the mushroom. I picked there, the forest. As many.
We are individuals in a group. So within the group setting, there is also an individual focus where we are focusing on the individual growth, individual development, and taking an individual towards realizing their ideal goals. We have in the camp a camp manager who is the assistant coach, Richard Meta. We have also in the camp different committees set up by the athletes. What the athletes do is that once in a year they elect people to represent them in different areas. One is issues to do with diet and food in general, and another one is to do with the cleanliness and what duties each athlete plays. So there are some committees, and those committees are the ones that are actually running the place.
I would drink Kenyan tea. Yeah. It's just simple, getting water mixed with milk and putting some tea and sugar. Yeah.
Actually, it's a no, because we were born when we used to take tea in the morning for breakfast, and maybe in the evening after supper or before supper. So it's part of Kenyan meal. Yeah, it's an important breakfast in Kenya. It's something a must.
At the camp we have a president who oversees like everything. Also he has people who are under him, who have been selected to overlook on some certain activities in the camp, and that's how things work in the camp. I don't see anything negative about the camp, because it's a choice that you have to be in the camp, and any challenge that you face in the camp is just a part of life. Each and every one of us has his or her own fair share of challenges. So we try to focus on the positive, not on the negative.
This is our simple camp. Our camp is very simple. Our camp has been built using appropriate technology, and that's the things we have there. Yeah, we are simple people. The atmosphere is really on high note. We respect each other. Nobody is big, nobody is small. We are all human beings. Yeah, we are not bosses, we are leaders. And above all, our aim is to achieve. Our aim is actually to perform. Our aim is to have a goal whereby you can perform perfectly. But above all is that we are building human beings to perform, to achieve, and have goals.
This is a place where it brings us together. This is a place where it brings hard work together. A place where it joins people.
Because at the end of the day, you're running 200 kilometers a week. So why, and you have not that much, you can't run until you are 65. So it's like that short time you have, make it the best.
It's the teamwork. I mean, being in a controlled environment, chasing same goals is one of the most interesting things, because the minds are together. I mean, the souls are together.
In camp, we see each other as equal, because we have come here with one purpose. We left everything behind. It's only that to think about what we came here and to work for what we came here. Because camp also it's for a period. After not running again, each and everyone will go in different ways. Yeah.